I bought a condo in Punta Cana, specifically up here in Cortecito. Let's show a map right now and you'll see where I am in Punta Cana versus where this place is up in the north part of it, Cortecito. But this is it right here. If you're looking over on this side, we'll take a shot. That's called Maple Beach Apartments, finished project with Boardwalk Properties. But right there, my friends, that building that you see going up with all that rebar and concrete and all of it, that's Maple Suites. And that's where I'm getting my one-bedroom apartment for $170,000. And it should be ready for me sometime in the spring of 2025. Let's go take a look. When I first drove into Cortecito, there's a couple things I noticed. Down on the other end, there are dozens of restaurants and places like that you can go that are really good. Bruja Chupadora, Terra Negra, Citrus, Bella Napoli, Castaways Bistro, all right up the road from here. Walking distance if you want. The sun's not too hot. But then when you look out here, this concerned me for sure. Here, I'm gonna jump up on the wall. Look at that. So you can see the road out here is a little bit chopped up, a lot chopped up, and there's some flooding right over in that area, if you can see that. This area requires better drainage. It doesn't have it right now. So Jamie, why would you spend $170,000 on a project there if the infrastructure isn't quite up to par? Well, here's two reasons why. Turn around and look. That wall right there that you see with all those palm trees, that is the Palladium, the Grand Palladium Resort, a multinational resort complex, all inclusive here, Mexico, Ibiza. How do I know? I'm a travel club member there. They thought enough to buy land and put 4 resorts right there next to where this property is. That's one. 2, right here, I'm gonna throw in some drone footage so you could see the location of where these buildings are, and then just 1 block over, check that out. One of the most exclusive, beautiful, incredible beaches in the entire world. 1 block away. What do you think it costs to own real estate now and in the future 1 block from the beach? So the question becomes, if you've seen Punta Cana or a lot of the Dominican Republic and what it's done, how much it's grown, how much it's developed, I had to make a decision on this community. With all that's happened here, is it more likely that the roads and the drainage and everything else improve and get better? Or do they say, F it, leave it the way it is and let everything around here just go to shit? The bet I make is that the roads and the drainage will eventually get repaired and taken care of because of all the investment in this area. It may not be exactly tomorrow or in a year or in 5 years, but it will get done. I have not seen regression here. I've seen progress. And when you've got real estate 1 block from crystal blue water and white sand beaches and restaurants like Captain Cook's and others, there's nothing to go but up. There's 3 rules. 3 rules when you're investing in real estate anywhere in the world. It's location, location, location. And this, one of the best locations you can find, especially for that price in the Dominican Republic. Check back with me in 5, 7, 8, 10 years, because I always say, invest long-term. I'm gonna bet I did all right on this $170,000 purchase. I'm gonna take you inside Maple Beach so you can see what the finished products look like. This won't be the same project as Maple Suites. Maple Suites will be all 1 bedrooms, about 80 square meters, 800 square feet. And it'll be more of like a lobby situation where the units are all inside and up and around it. Whereas this is more of a community with a central garden, central pool. You'll see, we'll go and take a look. So 2 different projects, same developer, Boardwalk Properties. And if you want access or are curious and want to get a contact, I dropped a link down below. You can fill out a form and I'll be happy to get you connected with Boardwalk Properties. Of course, I chose to buy here and I went to the developer, Cheryl Henderson, and said, hey, if I send some people your way and they like it and buy from you, she's like, absolutely, we'll pay you something. So just know that. It helps me do this channel, it helps me create content. Of course, they're gonna give me some sort of kickback. But I bought here because of all the reasons I just told you. I did my due diligence, my research on the developer, on the project, talked to all the realtors I know, and chose to buy here. So if it works for you, if you wanna kind of leverage my due diligence, do your own, of course, you can do so, and I'll connect you to Boardwalk Properties. So yeah, so for Maple Suites, this is the common area. You can see the pool, there's 1, 2, and 3 bedrooms, I believe here, and then there's penthouse 3 bedrooms as well. I don't know, I'd have to ask, we'll check as we talk to Cheryl and the team here, how many are left, what's available, so on and so forth for this completed project, and then also what's available next door at Maple Suites. All right, we're gonna check out a 1-bedroom apartment here on the Maple Beach side, which is completed like we talked about. So come on in. You can see living area, course, the kitchen's right over here. Got a fridge, stovetop, all of that. If you come around, you'll be able to see over here, there's a washer dryer. I think there's room for probably a top and bottom. There's a little extra room there. Maybe you can get a side-by-side in with a slop sink, but it's a nice unit, nice and clean. Out here, you've got the balcony, view of the pool. Again, the beach is right over there. Very close. That's the important part. In this particular, they have two beds in one bedroom with a closet. And then I'm gonna guess you've got two-sided access to the bath. Yeah. So you come in through here, there's the bathroom, and then if you go back around the wall, right here is the other entrance to the bathroom with a linen closet. So this is pretty small. Now, they have these lockout two bedrooms. They're not available right now. I don't know if they're sold out or whatever, but if it was, right here you would see a door, and that door would have a lock on it, and on the other side, I remember touring this and being blown away by it. On the other side is a bedroom, and then on the other side of that bedroom is a kitchen and living area with an exit. So it's like you buy this 2-bedroom apartment and you can lock this with a key and have a 1-bedroom and a 1-bedroom as well. It's kind of cool. So, but this is just a 1-bedroom apartment, but now you have a sense of what it looks like. So that is Maple Beach. Maple Suites next door. That's where I'm buying. We'll have to check that out once it gets done, but I'm gonna continue to update you as we go along. Can I shut this? Yeah? Continue to update this as we go along and show you what the progress is on that property. So all that is left now is for me to sign the contract. So I'm gonna go do that. We'll be all set. I'll be officially under contract on my first piece of Dominican property. I'm excited. Thanks for being along for the journey. Come on.
A few moments later.
So this is pretty cool. I actually just got my hands on my actual title that I will have. It's not in my name yet, but you can just get a sense of what it looks like. So here it says Register of Titles. It shows some of the information. Over here it's showing it is, you can see that down there. It says 99 square feet. That's bigger than I thought. That's like 1,000, or square meters. That's like 1,000 square feet for this 1-bedroom apartment, a block from the beach. Get your Airbnb dollars ready. I'm gonna be marketing the hell out of this one. All right. What do I do?
Sign it.
Do I fill all this out?
Yes.
Okay, so fill this stuff out. So we're doing condo?
Yes. The purpose of the registration form is to gather all of the information necessary so that the...
Parking in one spot?
Yes.
Okay. Payment plan is...
At this stage, the reservation goes to the lawyer, and the lawyer prepares the contract, and then upon signing the contract, they're completing the 20%.
Got it. And then over the course of the build,
Yes.
is there a payment plan for, what is that? What is that?
So that's either monthly or quarterly, depending on you.
Okay.
20% when you get the title and the keys in hand.
A bunch of equity when I get it.
Yeah. It'll be growing a lot.
This, so I would just sign here.
Yes.
You would sign.
Yes.
Maple Beach, Maple Suites signature, right?
Yes.
All right. Thank you. Well, appreciate that.
Thank you.
So there we go. Signed. Now in 30 days or so, I come back and I sign the contract. And my attorney's working on that right now. But I have the reservation for the unit that I'm gonna have taken care of, which is really exciting, really fun. My plan on this channel is to show you all of the steps so that you have a sense of what it's about. And if you're interested in this particular development and this particular developer, I've got the link down below you can fill out and somebody will be in touch with you about it. But as with anything, do your own due diligence, please. If you love it, great. If you don't love it, great. Make sure you check on everything and make sure it all makes sense to you. What I'll share after I get through, I'm gonna walk out here. What I'll share after I get through the contract signing are some of the stipulations in the contract, which align with things I've been talking about on this channel. Like what happens if they're delayed in delivery? What happens if the price of material goes up? And what I'm seeing in the contract so far looks really, really, really good. at least for the owner and or investor. So it's loud out here. Sorry, I don't have any mics. I'm just doing this raw on the phone, but follow along and I'll keep sharing what's going on with this property.
Hi everybody, I am so happy, and let me tell you why I am so happy. I am at the corner of Maple Beach after a night of rain, and look at the streets. It rained last night and there is not a river. We have been battling this for a while. There's the mayor and the team. That is the mayor and the team, and they are here analyzing the situation. This is where the church is behind me, and this is Avenida Alemania that runs parallel to the beach. So here is Maple Beach, my project, my beautiful project that is here in Cortecito. Lots of changes. I am so excited, guys. I cannot even tell you how excited I am right now. I'm driving to an important meeting right now in Cortecito, back this way, to meet with one of the biggest landowners, actually the one who sold us the land for Maple Beach, and he owns a hotel. We're gonna bring a group of owners together to do good things in this area. So let me tell you something, things are changing as we speak. We just drove from our house in Cocotal. We passed a couple of small rivers. And when I got here on this street, Andres said, look, there's no water. And I was like, what? Because yes, we have been battling this problem. Because what I learned recently when I actually had a meeting with the mayor about a week ago is that this is a low area. This is like manglares, they say in Spanish. And this is where it's like a low elevation, let's say. So water tends to collect here. And in the past, when they did the filtrante, which is what they call the holes that they do, look, they're doing another one right there. That is the truck that's digging the hole. The problem was because of the low elevation, they weren't digging deep enough. So the tubing and all of the work that they did actually collapsed under the pressure of the water because it was actually, they didn't go low enough, I guess, something like that, to get below some kind of a table. The engineers out there can correct me. I'm supposed to be, but I am an electrical engineer, so I guess I can get away with not knowing exactly how that works, but I'm gonna look it up. Look at that, traffic is flowing, and we literally have the mayor, Manolito, there with his team, reviewing and analyzing everything. So yes, there are good things happening in Cortecito. Look at that truck work. He's back there pumping and pumping and pumping to make sure that they get low enough so that the water goes down and not stays on top. Happy, happy day.